How's it going, everybody? It's not the other guy today. Today it's Devin with TUTV Sports.
I'm Sam. Our basketball teams are finally returning to form, and we also finally have tennis stories. So let's get right to it.
Yeah. Fortunes for the Tulsa men's basketball team may be shifting. The Golden Hurricane hosted the Temple Owls on Saturday, hoping to recover from stumbling over the past few games. The teams traded leads on the first half, but it was the Golden Hurricane who held the lead at halftime. Despite efforts from Temple, Tulsa would cruise to a 76-58 victory at the Reynolds Center. 5 players for the Hurricane would score in double figures, led by Sterling Taplin and Daquan Jeffries. Tulsa needs to build on this win if they hope to be in the conversation for a national tournament. The men's have 2 games away from home this week, at Tulane on Thursday and at East Carolina on Sunday.
The Golden Hurricane women's basketball team has found a much-needed spark. The ladies hosted the SMU Mustangs last Wednesday at the Reynolds Center, hoping to avenge 5 straight losses. Alexis Galden ran the show, notching 16 points and 8 assists as Tulsa took control early and never looked back. The Hurricane overwhelmed the Mustangs 49-35. Next up at home, Tulsa faced the Tulane Green Wave, a tougher conference opponent. The Hurricane trailed at halftime, but fought back and pulled away in the third and fourth quarters. Crystal Polk recorded a vital double-double with 20 points and 14 rebounds. The Green Wave made it close at the end, but Tulsa secured the victory, 72-67. Next up for the Hurricane is a trip to Tampa, Florida, to take on the USF Bulls on Saturday.
The Oklahoma City Thunder have continued their winning run. A solitary loss in Boston is their only blemish in their last 11 games. This week included a couple of big wins against the Magic and the Grizzlies. And the show of the week, however, was Saturday night. MVP candidates went head-to-head Houston as the Thunder traveled to take on James Harden and the Rockets. The game turned out to be quite the battle. Houston had a 26-point advantage in the third quarter, but the Thunder would not go away. Paul George and Dennis Schroeder led a huge comeback that ultimately saw OKC take the lead, and the contest was back and forth in the late stages, but the Thunder would have 117-112. James Harden continued this stellar play, scoring 30 or more points on his 29th consecutive game. Russell Westbrook records a triple-double in his 9th consecutive game. The Thunder will play Portland and New Orleans this week before the All-Star break next weekend.
The Tulsa women's tennis team are at the races this year. The Golden Hurricanes swept local rivals Oral Roberts and Arkansas Pine Bluff in mid-January to prepare for the tough part of their schedule. The end of the month proved to be just that, losing to Miami and UCF in the ITA kickoff weekend. After beating Central Arkansas, the Golden Hurricane would host number 8 UCLA, and it was not a pleasant outing. The Bruins would sweep Tulsa here at the Case Tennis Center to continue their winning run. The ladies will take to the court this weekend at home against Arkansas.
The Golden Hurricanes men's tennis team has been on a roll so far this year. They are 9-3 so far on the season, with the longest winning streak at 7 matches in a row. The streak included sweeps of Arkansas, Pine Bluff, ORU, and Omaha at home. The missteps for Tulsa include a loss to Fayetteville to Arkansas and at home this past weekend to number 6 Texas. Freshman Crowdy Pearson to unbeaten in the last 10 singles matches for the Golden Hurricane, picking up another victory this weekend. He will put the streak on the line this upcoming weekend when Tulsa hosts LSU at the Case Tennis Center.
America loves its football. This weekend, a week after the Super Bowl, was the inaugural weekend of the Alliance of American Football. The league will run for 10 weeks and conclude in April. It consists of 8 teams, mostly playing in college stadiums across the South. The league features several crucial rule changes, such as the elimination of kickoffs and the kicked extra point. In contrast to previous professional football leagues that have spawned in the past, the AAF is working with the NFL to grow its fan base. The Alliance has broadcast deals with CBS and TNT, as well as its own app that it plans to stream games from. In terms of ratings, it was an opening night success. It even topped the Thunder Rockets game on ABC.
I gotta be honest, the Thunder beating the Rockets was huge for me.
Yeah, that's kind of a rival these days.
Honestly,
Just-
for a team that sells out so much,
Yeah.
Houston's always got a good season. To beat
Yeah.
them, I thought was just huge.
and James Harden, he used to play for the Thunder, so now
Totally.
that he's the Rockets, it's
Still salty about that loss.
yeah.
But there was a few unmentioned news, like Chris O'Hare, an alumnus, graduated 2 years ago, just also won the British Championship 3K.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's big,
It was huge.
especially for TU. That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's all we got today for TUTV Sports. I'm Devin.
I'm Sam. Cheers, guys.